Hello again. I will take you through the XSS attack, a brief introduction, a simple attack I will show you in this task. Before I move on to this task, just a quick reminder of what we have done. One of our tutorial we did install Damm Vulnerable Web Application, dvwa, then another tutorial I showed you some simple command injection things, and this tutorial will be a continuation from there, where I will show you a simple XSS attack just to give you an idea about what this cross-site scripting attack, or how does it works, why does it works, this sort of thing. So it is not to make you a very expert XSS attacker, but it is a very brief introduction of XSS attack to make sure you got the concept of such kind of attack. But before I take you to that, I need you to quickly explain. I need to explain quickly to you the environment I will be using. If you remember it right, this was my Kali Linux, where I did install Damm Vulnerable Web Application. To do that, I had to install MySQL. I had to run that service MySQL. I had to run Apache service as well, because this particular web application do need to have MySQL server, do need to have Apache to run the website. So when you start this task, very first thing, please make sure you go to your server wherever you have installed dvwa, and you do service MySQL start. And once you start service MySQL, please also start service Apache 2. Both of these services needs to be running to make that site work. So when we are running these two services, I can go to any web browser, and I will be opening, this was my local host where dvwa was hosted. Open dvwa and site came. To log into the site, default username password we did use was admin, and password was password all small letter. So when I logged in, I see this page, no error. That means this site is working fine from this Kali Linux. Now what I will be doing, first I will do a bit of cross-site scripting. Actually I could do that from anywhere, from any of this PC. I mean, whenever you are browsing a website, doesn't matter where are you browsing it from, if that website does have the vulnerability, then you could exploit it from any PC. What my intention is, I will try to do XSS injection by sitting on my Kali machine, and then later on I will come to my Windows machine, which is absolutely a different machine, and I will try to see whether the injection I had over there does have any impact on from any other machine or not. So let's move on. First of all, I'm opening my Kali machine, open this website. This time what I will do, I will go to XSS reflected. This is you will see such kind of form in many places when you are browsing different websites. All the websites nowadays does have different types of forms, which is asking you to give your name or fill up a form or things like that. So here, cross-site scripting reflection, you can see this term like this way, that you want to execute something within the server. So imagine this is just a simple web browser. Me as user open this web browser to log on to this website. What I want to do is to let's say I'm just trying to run cript script alert, and just giving a simple JavaScript, trying to run a simple JavaScript. Okay, what I'm trying to do now, I wrote a simple script. I'm asking this script to be executed within the server, because this website is coming from server. Whatever you do here supposed to be executed within the server. So what I will do, click on submit, and see server has given me a pop-up. So what that command was, just a simple JavaScript command which could show an alert, and I typed only one and I can see only one. This could be very dangerous, because if you know how to script very well to do something damaging, then by using this form you could pass that script within the server, and that script could be executed within the server. Most of the servers can take JavaScript unless it has been blocked or something. Obviously our web application did take JavaScript and executed, and we saw the result instantly. So this is an example of XSS reflected attack. However, maybe you will ask the question, what's the point of executing something straight away and me seeing it? So if I was the attacker, I did execute something and I'm just seeing the result. It could be dangerous execution, but that's one thing. Anyways, I'm not affecting hundreds of other people yet who come to this website. That's what we'll try to do on our second point here, XSS stored. So by using cross-site scripting, what you could do is, if this particular web application is vulnerable, if this particular web application takes some commands from you and store it into their database, whenever another user from a different computer logs onto this server, the script you did store there could be run onto those individual users' computer. Let me show you an example of that. So let's say I came here, XSS stored, which is seems like a place where guest can sign in, things like that. So what I'm trying to do, I'm signing it, I'm giving my name as MR, and where it says message, I'm just typing a script. I will hold here what I said, script, just to start a JavaScript, alert, to show any sort of alert, and then I said this computer is hacked, please click on the following link and we can help. And I could give a link here. I could add much more information here, but you can have just any sort of message, really, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to make it a bit eye-catchy. Then I finished the script. So script started, script finished. This whole script is just about showing an alert. So once my script is ready, what I'm trying to do is clicking on sign guestbook. See, as soon as I clicked on sign guestbook, I can see the pop-up. So what happened, if I click on OK, you will see nothing here, because that was a script, that wasn't a text. If it was a text, then you would see the text like this way. But as I'm running a script will be executed behind the scene from the server. What will happen if I refresh? Let's try. If I refresh this page, okay, resend, straight away, as soon as I have refreshed it, which means I did send this page, I did request for this page to come from the server. Whenever this page came from the server, straight away I see that particular script is executing on this PC. So bottom line, by following a simple command, we managed to inject something within the database of this particular web application. I just wanted to show you how these things works from a different PC. Now we have used this PC, injected something to this web application. Now I want to check if I open this particular page from a different computer, will that script be executed on that computer. So let's move on. I'm minimizing my machine here, and this time I will be using my Windows machine. So I know my server address. I hope you understand that everything I'm doing here is in my local machine. So I will have to know my web server address. My web server address is 192.168.0.8. Clicking on OK here, and this is my website dvwa. So am I logged in? Yeah, that's fine. Now this was the page where that particular code was stored. So if I click on this, and straightway this computer is hacked, please click on the following link and we can help. I hope you understand the broader concept here. By using cross-site scripting, you as user can just input something into a form or any sort of input information place, and those information will be stored within the server. Whenever any other user is trying to access that website, those users will have the execution of that same script. I'm sure many times you go to so many different websites and this sort of script comes up. Only reason behind that is someone may have done something, this sort of simple cross-site scripting, and you as user are the victim of that cross-site script. So very quick recap of this whole session. All I did is came to my web application server, wherever it was. I did start MySQL service, I did start Apache 2 service, and then I went to the guest book of dvwa page. I used this particular script, but it's absolutely up to you. Whatever the script you want to run, you can try to run it. Once I clicked on sign guestbook, this script has been added to the database of this web application, and whenever any other user or this user try to visit this web page, that particular script, which is part of this web page now, has been executed, which could be a very dangerous things for any web application owner. Thank you. I will be back with something new on next tutorial.